Hey guys, how's it going? My crank swap build. I need a donor saw. I don't have enough parts. I was digging through my stuff and I'm putting extremely amounts of effort into this, so I want to use good parts. So I had two of these brand new ones left. I'm going to sacrifice this one. It was either that or I had to tear the piece together racer. But that thing's running so good. I don't want to dink with it. So we'll use this one for the sacrifice. Plus, I need the box for shipping. I got to ship a saw. It's a 4910. So the 4910 box will be good enough to ship a 4910 out with. Burn pit. More assembly lube. They sure look pretty when they're new. This must have been new old stock. It's November of 2023 on it. There's my shipping box I'm gonna need. It's just starting to feel better. Now it feels like I'm coming down with something again. Feels like I got a frog in my throat or something. These chains that they come with, they're rough cutting, kind of slow. I just don't like them. Wowzers. I don't like that scrunch. Parts tray. Now, if you guys are racing, if you cut all this crap out and get rid of this thing, because this holds it in there, especially if you're running a larger sprocket, it actually does speed up your cut time. A couple of my racers are that way. I don't do them at all. I think I've only got 2-3 covers cut out like that, because them covers are like 70-some bucks now. So I just don't want to ruin an expensive cover on every single saw. Oh, let's see if I can find my clutch tool. I'm gonna take this one through. Socket. AFU Saws actually sent me that. I used the piss out of it. Andy sent me this. I used the piss out of that too. My piston coating is supposed to be in here today. My cylinder was supposed to be in today as well. But that's not looking like it's going to happen, so I'm going to steal the cylinder off this one. That way I can use that piston wherever I've got my piston sitting. to lay out the port work on this. Get the port work. That way, if the Cerakote shows up, I can get my pistons coated while they're doing what they got to do. I can be draining away on the cylinder, so I'm not wasting time. That bolt was loose. So was that one. That was tight. Moderately tight. I gotta call the Echo dealer too, and get me a handle coming and a rubber grip. I don't think I'm gonna dye anything in this one. I think I'm gonna leave it in sleeper mode. I thought about buying a new 501 to do this build, but they're just too pricey now. As long as I can still find these for a decent price, I'm gonna keep buying these. I wish Echo would have never stopped making them. I like to keep the muffler bolts separate. Originally wanted to keep this crankcase all together, so I kept stuff out of it. Seems like it's brand new, but when you watch tomorrow, my cylinder will show up. That's how that works. I hate the fact they slobber grease all over. So I don't know where it's sprayed with fuel. Screwdriver. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to grab another screwdriver too. I gotta run a different one anyway for the carb swap I'm gonna do. Didn't want grease on me. Ended up getting Won't have to pull a flywheel because I'm using a Shindaio flywheel on that one. I get asked all the time, this part number is the same part number on the 501 coil. The only difference I can tell between this and the 501 coil is a clear spark plug boot. I love how easy their EV mount system is to get apart. This saw is extremely user-friendly to tear apart, even splitting the case. Just a good thought-out, well-built saw. Torques. Again, touch something greasy. I gotta do some thinking if I want to run that spike, a polished one of them spikes, or an HUD spike. I have not quite 100% made my mind up on that, but awesome how them things come apart. That was loose. A little magnet. Maybe. Right here. Pants keep falling down. I'm going to go ahead and pull this compression release out. Maybe. See if this has been run around. Sometimes they run these from the factory. This one has. It's kind of nice they got good quality control. Now when I dye these things, this is a piece I dye as well. A lot of people don't, but I'll degrease all that and I'll actually dye that piece. But I'm not dyeing the saw, I don't think. Ugh. More grease. And it's good that they grease stuff, it just sucks getting dirty. And the grease that they use is pretty slimy stuff. I actually think I'm gonna throw a set of gloves on, but I don't know if we can. Then I'll get that all over my hands, and I'll have to hit the pause button, and I don't have that crap all over my phone. I think I'm going to leave this all together and set this down over here. And before I get too carried away. This part's got grease on it too. Plastic, what you want to call it, spacer shim. Glue it down. Plug. And still got grease on me. Plate. Should have just left them gloves on. I go through a lot of paper towels. Studs are in it. I think now the only thing I need is the cylinder. This is a 2C167. I gotta order more gaskets too. Normally I keep 10 or 12 base gaskets for these on hand, but I've done quite a few 4910s lately, so I'm down on gaskets. Jiggle. These will keep the cylinder. when they come off clean, like this, and that base gasket don't get ripped, because I'm going to be doing machine work. It's going to have different lines all the way around that work really well on resealing, as long as it doesn't rip anywhere. Like if that doesn't get ruined from sitting around when I go to use this case, I'll reuse that case base gasket. I don't do it on all, but on my really ones I'm trying to extract, I'll come in here. You got to trim the case just a little bit and the gasket out right there. And ones that you're really trying to extract power, I got to do it to that yet. But I don't know if I've actually really noticed anything on the dyno. I'd like to think it does. I know it matches how I do the transfers better, but if anything, it's definitely not in the tens. It's probably in the hundreds. But yeah, so I think what I'm going to do this one, just in case it here. Do this. And just, actually, no, I don't need this because of the curve swap. I need a different length one on them, so I'll just leave that impulse line on there. I'm going to leave this like that, but yeah. Just like that. Doesn't take long to tear them down at all. It takes me longer to hog out the transfers than it does anything else on these things. But yeah. So there's all my parts. I need to put that thing together, minus the stuff I got coming from Alex and my skirt coating. And I got to run down and get some acetone and stuff yet, and then read it when I get that stuff. Hopefully it comes with instructions, because I'm probably going to do 3 or 4 pistons at once. I haven't made up my mind on if it's going to be all 4910 pistons, or if I've got some 372 pistons for some upcoming projects and some other pistons. But here's my ultra featherlight piston. I ended up stop carbon on that because I kept getting it lighter and lighter and lighter. I think this whole total setup now is 64 grams for everything. The pin, I found Wiseco really lightweight pin right here. It's going to work perfect for me. I think if I recall, I got to trim it down on one end so it fits what I want it to do in there, but that's okay. I'll just make it lighter. I had to trim the pin, the 11mm pin on that one down there that I was just showing running the other day. I did a piston swap in. If all goes to plan, I won't be using this carburetor. We can save that for a different project. And I'm going to be doing real bad things to this. So I think I'm going to go do some yard work. I wanted this tore down. That way later today I can get my wheel on there. I can just hang the piston on there, get this degreased. And I can start laying the cylinder on, start doing the machine work and getting the cylinder all laid out the way I want it. And, this one is probably going to take me quite a long time, so I don't want to do things in there, but it's okay. But yeah, I don't know. Just thought I'd make you guys some content. So you guys take it easy and have a good one.